And now, the setting is Detroit, the Motor City. The Thunder taking on the Pistons. For Oklahoma City, they are on the road and looking to make a statement.
James back on the Thunder.
Opponent. A win here could turn their season around, and it all happens next. Pistons, Thunder, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Along with Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Harden. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Favors. And it's Todd Kulusevski in a power forward. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Bamba is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Lillard in at the 5. You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangements. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in NBA history.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Cunningham. Into the lane. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here is Harden. Back to Favors. Kicks it to Harden. Shot clock at 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Bay passes to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Stolen. To the wing on the left. Isaac kicks to Cunningham. The pass to Bamba. Here's Lillard. Lets it go.
Let go.
3. Good on the three-point shot.
Mismatch.
This is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Harden outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so just over a minute and a half played. Favors can't get it to go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Quick thinking, 10-stain assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Lillard. The Thunder with another miss. The Pistons on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander uses
come on, that's contested.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Harden way outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Lillard. This game he had 28 points.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here is Harden. Passes it to Pokusevski. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 9. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Harden. Comes up empty down low.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the start. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and
James.
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a minute. Coach is well aware how dangerous Lillard can be closing out tight games. He told me we need to win this game in the first 3 quarters. It's close at the end, and Dame knows it. He can turn it up to a level that we can't deal with. Let's see if they can get off to that quick start. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. In the corner, Bay with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Time call here of the Thunder decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Well, you look at Hayes, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Dante Exum. He shows up in that same conversation. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
And another 3 for Detroit.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
They're trailing by 17. Harden outside.
James, it's not going to work.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Pass to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here is Harden. He's got 5. To halt the run, Isaac with some nice D.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Roby's checked in. Harden trying to get open. Roby can't hit. Pistons leading by 22. Cunningham with it. 10 points for him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look like this. Bay's got 9 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harden the pass to Pokusevski. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. The Pistons go the other way with it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Roby. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Harden kicks to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Roby. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And here's Harden after Damian Lillard was
Watch
able
the
to
pick. Watch the pick. Pick.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaac passes to Lillard. Another shot. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
It's Harden with the drive. Snatched away.
Yes, sir.
To the paint. Lillard surveying the D. Isaac finds Bay. And another 3 for Detroit.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Roby the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
The most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Cade Cunningham. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shot good by Diallo.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Pass to Roby. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Lillard from outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dort. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Nobody near Lillard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 28.
My goodness, what a move there to
Base
lose
light
the
up.
defender got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here's Roby, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Diallo finds Bay. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Shot good by Diallo.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Pokusevski. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Let's go.
We'll get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Thunder. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Lillard throws it down.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Here's Pokusevski. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Drives to the hoop. Count the basket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lillard outside. Here's Hayes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break.
What is that pose?
If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, and it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Here's Mann, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Going inside, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Hayes kicks to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. Exum pass to Diallo. Back to Exum. Here's Hayes. Oh, good with the triple. The Thunder shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Mann. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Derek Favors checked in for Roby. Here's Pokusevski. Now the pass to Mann. Buries the long-range jumper. Mann's got 7 points for the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Hayes the pass to Diallo. That one misses. Great D that time from Favors. To the inside. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now. Or win later, though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's Pakusevsky.
Come on.
Pakusevsky's got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Diallo, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Pakusevsky. He's got 5. Second chance shot. Stolen away. And now the Pistons fast break. There's the triple. Shot good by Diallo. 14 points for him.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pakusevsky, the pass to Giddey. Misses from close range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For his size, Dante Exum has a lightning-quick first step. That really sets him apart.
So it's the Thunder now. After Dante Exum's bucket, pass to Giddey. Can they get it? And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Hayes kicks to Exum. Another 3 for Detroit.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Giddey. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Mann. His first shot coming late. Misses off the left iron.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
Favors is a tremendous athlete who loves to dunk it down. The connection he has with his teammates on the floor is unbelievable.
Right side, good.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Outside Favors. Mann passes to Giddey. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Dort. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And they show effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Harden scanning the floor. Will it go? And the shot is long. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And the shot is good. Hayes has got his second bucket.
How does Killian Hayes get by people, you ask? He can change speeds and directions at an elite level.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. Pass to Bamba. Back to Hayes. Isaac outside. Now here's Diallo. He started close, and he makes that one.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Harden outside. Here's Pokusevski. He's covered by Isaac. The 3 from Harden. And they'll get another chance. Here's Mann. He's got 7. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And here's Hayes over to the wing. Here's Diallo. Another 3 for Detroit.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with.
Give me that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Bays
Play defense around here, man.
Cunningham comes in for Hayes. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dort's checked in. 4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the follow.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Dort. It doesn't go for him. And the Pistons now going the other way. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now here's Dort. No points in the game yet for him. No problems knocking that one down.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Cunningham kicks to Bamba. Again, the Pistons score.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Back to Exum. Has to Cunningham. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Cunningham's got 18 points.
Exum's teammates like the fact that he always has his eyes open to get them the ball in a nice position. That's what good point guards do.
Now here's Harden. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. And it's Dort off the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
With the drive, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Pokusevski. He's covered by Isaac. The Thunder with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Poked away. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, and even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
Detroit making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. With some art, Bamba with the block.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And the dunk by Bamba.
How about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And they get it back. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And stolen by Bay. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And Isaac throws it down.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Here is Harden after the basket by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Bay finds Isaac. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Harden. Jacks up a 3, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Cunningham's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harden outside. Can they get it? No good on the shot. And so is Detroit, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let the defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of being. That's why they call me the Jet. Get down the court fast and fast.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaac out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Now here's Cunningham. Isaac outside. He kicks to Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 28.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Harden outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Bay. Dort passes to Harden. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Pistons with possession here. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another three for Detroit.
That's back-to-back threes. But he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pops it up for Favors. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bamba passes to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Harden. Lillard, and a little off that time, but it dropped. That's now 32 points for Lillard.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
Now here's Favors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Isaac. Three-pointer, Lillard. Bay against Dort. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got 14 points.
Great ball movement there.
Harden outside.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Fires the three. And another three for Detroit.
Great inside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now Harden, 10 points for him. Outside Favors. Harden outside to stop the run. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got his fourth rebound in this one. There's the drive, and then Cunningham slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been a tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Thank
you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class.
That's right, reach down and pull the cash out. Cash out. You let it take the cash out. Cash out. Yeah, honest in my hand. Honest, spend them big. Yeah, I'ma take all I need. Get that money, keep the. Yeah, honest in my hand. Honest, spend them big. Yeah, I'ma take all I need. That money, keep that. Yeah, honest in me.
be ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in. AEW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. I'm up by 20, I'm going to win. AKA MVP, I'm him. Why would I take you up on this trip? You wasn't with me shooting a gym. Opportunity in my hands, I can't slip. Keep it wrapped up, lock with the grip. I just came up out the water, I drip. Gotta crawl way before you can swim. Gotta swim way before you can splash. Gotta save before you throw the cash. Keep it going, ain't no time to relax. Watch your futures ending up in the past. Jimmy Neutron, I got a blast. I'm too hungry for the dub, I can't fast. First place, I can never be last. I got homies to get out of the place. I got people to bring up with me. Living life in luxury. Put these numbers on the board with ease. I'm a dog when this bark on the beat. I know you wanna be up top floor with the team. Got the trophy on the shelf, no defeats. Ballin', Logic 2013. I just be ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in. AEW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. Sooner as we walking, you know that it's over. Throw the champ belt over my shoulder. Me and my brothers got rings like we married. Let's go on a honeymoon to Nova Scotia. This is what I wanna do till it's over. Freak style, bend on break like Cordova. I remember having dreams about getting cheese. Now I got a pocket of Provo. Did you get that? They play all my hits to the kickback. Yeah, I took a shot, I ain't missed that. Look at my socks, they mismatch. Look at the charts, we on that. Play different parts like all that. I clear them out like Coleman. Talking about they wanna work, but it's all cap. Hall of Fame status, cash them the go. Game winning shot, no I won't choke. When I get pressure, there's diamonds below. I don't freeze up, boy, I stay with a code. Don't let me win, cause my team do the most. When I get on live, you know I'm a joke. Hold on, catching me, runs down the court. Pull up, buzzer, beat up, score. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. AW, logo to sweats. Labels keep calling.